Oh, hello there. I'm Deb. If you're feeling hungry as hell, head on down to Demon Deb's Diabolical Diner. At my fine establishment, each meal is lovingly prepared from locally sourced people. Nothing extra plainer. At Demon Deb's, when we say soul food, we mean food with souls in it. Our specials this week include that woman who cut in front of you at the grocery store, and your neighbor, Greg. We hate that guy. Demon Deb's Diabolical Diner, 'cause revenge is a dish best served with mash.
And now, for our regular scheduled programming. Let's see what's happening in the magical metropolis of xan'moxie in this thrilling installment of Dungeons & Drag Quiz!
And we cut away to a shopping montage at the Mall of Hell, where you're picking out your disguises to break into the Warlock and Warlock offices. Each of you give me one moment of this montage.
It's Tom just trying on the disguises he's already got, but like trying each of them on, even though they're exactly the same.
But like in a dressing room?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The shop attendant is there, just like a 7-foot tall demon woman with horns, and she's just like doing like a like nuh-uh with each glass.
Okay. There's a high octane action sequence with Miriam like charging into a store with a whole bunch of other shoppers fighting over a discount bin. At one point she throws a gnome into a dressing room and locks them in there. And then I don't know, gets the orange power suit with flames that she was really hoping she could get out of the shop window, and makes it out in time.
Cleo has gone to a very high-end, expensive shop. The kind of ones where they have one customer in at a time with champagne and all of that stuff. But she realizes that she can't look like she normally looks like, so she's having people dress her as a poor person, but in a really high-end fashion shop.
Wait, so you're paying too much for clothes that make you look homeless?
Yes.
Okay.
That truly is hell. I imagine it looks like one of those like pristine jewelry stores, but
yeah.
like they're dressing you like a Dickensian orphan.
It looks like the reverse of like what should happen in those shops. Like I go in looking well, and like I go into the hairdressers with nice hair, and I go into the manicurists with nice nails, and then slowly they make them worse, and I walk out more hideous than I did.
Great. So yes, and the three of you meet back up as you walk out of the door of the Mall of Hell, all dressed in your disguises. So Tom, you're wearing these Groucho mask glasses, and nothing else is different. Are you still wearing your chef's hat as well?
Oh yeah. Nothing else.
And Cleo is dressed like a dirty-looking poor person.
Yeah.
And Miriam, how are you dressed?
Well, I said with that bright orange power suit, with just like a skirt and like the jacket, but they've got flames coming from the bottom of both like the jacket and the skirt, like you'd have on a Mustang. It's truly awful. And then I think between the shoulder blades, it says hotter than hell.
And
Hotter than hell Mums Club.
And we cut to a shot of the three of you walking toward the Warlock and Warlock offices from behind, and the camera zooms into the back of your jacket. So you've just walked in to the Warlock and Warlock offices dressed in your new disguises. Do you have names for your disguise personas?
Tim Sims.
Tim Sim. Oh, I like that.
Tim Sim, I like it.
Okay, I will be Rhonda the Devourer, chairwoman of the Mums Club.
Well, now you've got to be like a Muriel
Oh, true, yeah.
to really like round out that Muriel's wedding reference
Yeah, that's true.
situation, AJ.
I have never seen Muriel's Wedding. I read the synopsis once and I was like, meh.
How dare you?
You have to
That's
remember
let you
I'm
stay
British
in
and
this
it means
country.
nothing to my culture.
Yes, and I've watched Mrs. Bucket.
Yeah, same.
Okay, let's
Okay,
get into the
resident,
house
stay in the
speaking.
house speaking.
That is my name. I am Miss Bouquet.
Okay.
My name is Hyacinth Bouquet, spelt bucket.
As the three of you walk into these offices, the interior of this lobby is obsidian black. Everything is glossy and shiny, except for the flaming ball of fire hanging over the reception, which looks like it would be a sun if not for the faces of people screaming, trying to burst out of it at all times.
Jesus. It's quite the intense arrangement.
Exactly. Memories.
You see demons and non-demons alike in heavily accessorized business attire walking around and talking on scrying orbs.
Oh, seeing this, Miriam will get hers out to play along. And just, mime a conversation. I don't care if you can't pick up Genevieve from soccer practice. You do it now, you little worm! And then she hangs
This
up.
phone does not have a planar transmitter.
Shut up!
This phone does not have a planar transmitter.
She fumbles with a keyboard.
Everyone looks at you.
Mum's Club!
Does she
She
just
huffs.
shrug?
And at the mention of Mum's Club, everyone just goes back to what they're doing. Like, oh yeah, makes sense.
We've all been there.
So, I suppose we just go to the reception?
Yeah, we need to scope it out. Figure out exactly where the souls are kept. And then, if we can find a good excuse, ask to see them or something.
Ask to see the souls.
Or the soul room?
Just be like, hello, can we see your soul room, please?
Well, nothing so obvious. Maybe we need to be more covert. Maybe the soul room needs repairs. Or, it needs to be checked to see if it could hold a very particular soul, for safekeeping.
Maybe, yes, ideas. Other ideas. Brainstorm time! And we huddle in the middle of the busy area, scheming in the middle of it. What about if let's spitball ideas, and Cleo spits on the ground. Okay, let's think maybe we're suing someone and we want to make sure that the soul is in our name and not theirs.
Okay, and the soul is currently in the soul room here?
Maybe, yes, maybe. No, souls. Maybe if we just say souls enough times, someone might overhear us. Souls.
It's not like Beetlejuice, is it?
Who's that?
How are the souls transferred here?
Who, are you asking me or asking Cleo?
I guess she'll ask Cleo.
I've never actually seen a soul removed from the body. I was asleep during mine. It was a long day.
Was it like a surgery?
Maybe I just had to go in. It was kind of like a dentist appointment. Like you go in and you sit in the chair. But the chair is nicer for me because I am wealthy.
Wait, but why was you so complacent about it then? If you were just sitting in a chair?
I was getting my nails done, I was getting my hair did, I was getting my feet did. My feet, not a pedicure, my actual feet. Poor people can only afford pedicures. Rich people get pedicures for the entire foot.
I could tell.
And Cleo's feet are just like one nail pattern on each foot. No, yes, and my favorite bit, I signed something at the end. The pen I used was a beautiful nib. I prefer a smooth rolling pen rather than the scratchy ones. People
So
are
let me get
scratchy.
this right. You went in, you got your feet did, and you got given a piece of paper and told to sign it, and you, a lawyer, didn't read it, you just signed it.
Oh, no, perfectly well, I read it. I just got powers for it, so, comme ci, comme ça.
Alright, so we need to find out maybe how in is the soul transference situation. Maybe we could be the suppliers of the contract paper or something. I'm trying to think of a way that we'd need to be here.
Yes, I like your thinking. We supplying the soul maintenance repair kits.
Yes, some sort of Ghostbuster-like bucket full of souls. Or paper.
Maybe we are auditors. They get scared by auditors around here. Maybe we're doing a commission.
I like that. Commission into the... Wait, everything's bad is good, so a commission into the fair treatment of souls?
Yes, exactly. I like how you think. Evil.
I think that makes sense. God, I'm so confused.
Trust your instincts and you'll be more evil than you think you are.
Very good.
Yes, let's commissionize this. An extravention, if you will.
Okay, great. Cool. So our story is that we're coming to Warlock and Warlock to inspect the soul room to gather evidence for the commission to the fair and just treatment of souls, or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. And what are our aliases other than, like, I'm Rhonda
The Devourer.
The Devourer, Rhonda D, if you will. And I am part of the panel. Are we all commissioners?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, great.
Commissionistas.
And where is somewhere in hell that we might be able to say we're from if we are asked?
Oh yeah, do you know any places?
They are
Cleo?
called the Nine Hells. And we're in the... I've already forgotten the name of it.
So you are New Tartarus,
New
the
Tartarus.
capital of the Nine Hells, which is itself one of the Nine Hells.
Right.
You could say you are from Brimstonia, which is one of the Nine Hells.
Okay, I like Brimstonia. Yes. And yeah, so we're looking at like one of the company maps, which shows like where all the different headquarters of Warlock and Warlock offices are. Yes, we're from the Brimstonia office.
We cut to the reception counter as you approach with your story straight, and you see a large blue Cyclops demon man typing away on a scrying orb. His hands are too large for the tiny keyboard that he's typing on, and he looks like he's too big for his suit.
Remember, be very evil, and you will get treated well. It's confusing. Just be mean. Follow my lead. Or your own.
Hi, how can I help you?
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, is there something comical about my appearance?
Nothing about your appearance.
No,
Is it the eye? Most folk don't like my eye. It never blinks, and it's always staring directly into their souls.
Oh,
it's a
God,
lovely
he
eye.
keeps talking. No, it's not.
Can I help you?
It's not your eye, and it's not your clownishly large hands either.
Oh, well, that's not nice, is it?
I mean, your keyboard is some sort of clown card, isn't it? It can't fit.
Listen, I'm a nice, respectable demon, and I will not be spoken to like this.
Well, maybe you won't be a respectable demon any longer once this law firm is closed down.
I'm sorry? What are you talking about?
We are from Brimstonia. And she pauses with in a pose.
Oh, you're from the Brimstonia branch.
That's right, we're here as part of a high commission into the fair and just treatment of souls, which we understand are stored en masse in this location.
Oh, I heard about you. Delilah told me to press this button if anyone like you were to walk into the office.
I immediately step to the left of where I'm sitting because I believe there's going to be like a hatch that opens up behind me.
He presses something underneath the table as you step to the side, and no hatch opens. But an alarm begins blaring throughout the lobby.
Oh no!
Well, bring it on. We are ready for a commission. Not in the sense of getting money for sales. Not that type of commission. Like a commission into your fair treatment of souls. I just want to make that very clear.
Yes, Delilah made it very clear that anyone coming in here talking here about ethical work practices is to be reported. As the alarm begins blaring, the security demons will be here shortly.
Wonderful.
And he just steps away from his desk and just puts out for lunch.
Wait, where are you going to get lunch at?
Oh, if you want to come with, there's a nice toasty place just around the corner.
I would love to.
No, Tim. We have a very important commission to run, which I am now just remembering is, in fact, not the fair and just, but the unjust and mistreated souls. That's the ones we're looking for.
I already pressed the alarm.
Well, unpress it!
Did you see the sign? I'm going on my lunch break.
Right. Move it!
And Tom just kind of whispers to Miriam, is like, well, if we get a toasty and we make friends with him, I think we might be in a better position to get in.
Very well.
Fine. Toasties are on Tim.
So are we just gonna wait? Are we just gonna wait for the police?
No, we're gonna walk out.
Yeah, we're
to
gonna
go
leave.
for
Okay, great.
Toasties.
Let's go.
And Tom, as Tim, you leave the lobby with this blue Slycops demon, and you make it out of the door, and then the door shuts down with iron bars as Miriam and Cleo, you are trapped in the lobby. And
Yeah.
there is a flash of flames as you see 4 hulking demons dressed in suits with iron bats appear. I heard one of you was talking about ethical working practices.
No, we just pronounced it wrong.
You're on the other side of the door, aren't you?
I love that she
you're
still said it through the door.
right. Tell her
man,
about the pronouncing thing.
Hey, come on, I thought we were going to go get toasties.
Yeah, let's go.
I only have 20 minutes. Let's go.
Well, they run a tight ship around here, don't they?
Yeah, you're telling me.
What do you like to get up to on the weekends then, eh?
Weekends? What's a weekend?
Oh. That's when you get a break from work. For 2
Well,
days.
this is all I get every day. 20 minutes.
Wait, what about recharging and spending time with your family and stuff?
Warlock and Warlock is my family. It's one of those companies.
Oh, that's lovely then. So you get to go for
Yeah, I
like,
really
company
feel
outings
loved.
and stuff.
Yeah, we're all one big family.
That's lovely.
Tormenting people across all planes. Anyway, this place is just up ahead.
Alright.
As we cut back to the lobby of Warlock and Warlock, where Cleo and Miriam are locked in a melee with these 4 security demons.
Well, are you treating souls kindly here?
Of course not.
Good.
And we're gonna have to roll initiative for this.
Oh boy. Jesus. Off to a
Alright.
good start. I rolled a 1
I got a 17.
plus something. 3, 4. Take that.
So we've rolled initiative
Yes.
as one of these demons is just hitting a bat into his hands in front of you, Miriam, as he says, "You know what happens to people asking about ethical work practices here in hell."
They get given a lovely gift basket.
As he charges towards you with this metal bat.
It's not a gift basket.
And will 22 hit you?
Yes, it will.
That is 8 damage.
Woofed.
As one of the other 4 rather goes for you, Cleo, and attempts to grapple you. Could you please roll an athletics check?
Not bad. 16.
And he lunges to grab you, and you dodge out of the way. And Cleo, it is your turn. The other 2 demons have not acted.
Oh, I should have done my quick draw crossbow.
Too late now.
Too late now. So one's just failed to lunge at me, one's heading to Miriam, and there's 2 others just hanging out.
Yeah, they're hanging out menacingly.
Cool. How do my little flying imps work again?
Your what?
What?
My little creatures.
Oh, your summon demons?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, sure. I
Can I
actually
summon
roll for
demons in hell?
that.
Of all places.
Yes, you absolutely can. So you have to roll a d6, and depending on what you roll determines what you summon.
Great. Let's try and summon something with a 5.
I like to think whatever creature this is was previously just like having tea in its living room, and it's been transported across the realm to here.
Not even that far. They're probably just in this lobby. So with a 5 to 6, you summon 8 demons of challenge rating a quarter or lower. So like smaller, sort of like weaker demons. So how are you casting this spell?
So I've just jumped out of the way of someone trying to grapple me. I go and pick a wand from my really like oversized, grubby looking hoodie, and I just point at the creatures in the room, and I just like kind of like one of those Sabrina the Teenage Witch spells where she just point and like drag things across the room. I just like, or a mouse cursor. Yeah, it's like a mouse cursor. I'm just clicking the files of demons and just putting them where I want them in front of me.
Wow.
So actually, I love that. So what happens is you actually do that to one of the security demons that has not acted yet.
So I get them.
Yeah, so you do that, and you select them, and then you see him adopt a more casual stance, and then he takes off like a security badge and takes off his blazer, and he is suddenly just 8 imps stacked on top of each other, who then just fly out and join your side on the battle.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I've missed this. Ethical practices, here we come. Attack, impies!
And the imps go and will attack one of the demons that has not acted yet. And I will roll for them.
Gotta love doing 8 consecutive attack rolls.
Yep, I'm just going to average it out.
Good plan.
Ooh, that's a crit.
Yay, go imps.
Oh, that's another crit. Damn!
Average out the crits.
These imps doing work. So yeah, basically, I don't need to bother rolling damage for this with 2 crits, as this horde of imps that you've just summoned just cannibalize the other security demon before it can even act.
Like devilish piranha.
Yeah, exactly like Devilish Piranha. I feel like the last time you cast...
Oh yeah, there were piranhas too.
Yeah, the last time you cast this spell, they were piranhas, so maybe you just have a thing for piranha demons.
Cleo's got a thing for piranhas. Can it be in that, like, whimsical, cartoonish way where they just surround it in a swarm of smoke and they rise and it just like a skeleton remains?
Yep, absolutely.
Sorry,
And the
did you
skeleton
just describe whimsical piranhas?
You know, casual, whimsical piranhas.
Yeah, it's like this demon was about to act, and then like the demonic imp piranhas just encircle him, and then he is just a skeleton, which then falls into a cartoonish pile of bones. So Miriam, it is your turn.
She's gonna go, Jesus, and then she's gonna spin a hammer and charge at this guy and go for 2 swipes. So we've got an 18 and a 13.
The 18 will hit, the 13 will not.
Okay, cool. So she's gonna use her planar warrior, and then she does a total of, after all that, Jesus, 11 points of damage, and it's
yep.
Yes.
As you clobber the demon that clobbered you back with your hammer.
That's right.
And it is back to the demons. And the one that you just hit, Miriam, goes to hit you back twice.
That's reasonable.
Misses both times. As he clashes with your hammer with this bat. We reserve our right to abuse our workers as we see fit.
Okay.
As the other one, which went for you, Cleo, sees what happened to the other 2, and is going to just try and go for a sucker punch on you. I threw that dice into a box, it disappeared. So I'm gonna... That is a 23, which I believe will hit.
That will.
So you're going to be hit for 6 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a concentration check.
Oh no!
Constitution, right?
Yes.
We don't need 8 imps coming up against us.
18.
And you maintain concentration on your spell. And he goes for another punch again. Which will hit again.
Boom.
For another 6 damage. And you'll have to make another concentration check.
Oh, 21.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Drop the spell!
Start treating souls evilly.
This is hell, we're all evil.
Well, not according to our sources.
Look, you don't want us to get Delilah involved.
Maybe she's the kindest one of you all. Rumour has it you've been giving them compliments. And Brimstonia will not have this kind of audacity happening in one of the planes of hell.
I will not let you bring this to a higher power. This ends here. And it is Cleo's turn.
Can I use the imps to now attack the one that's attacking me? But I kind of want it, to swarm its face so it, is prone for its next turn. If that's possible.
So you want to avoid killing him?
Oh, no, kill him if I can.
Alright, here we go. Rolling a lot of D8s, D6s, D20s again. Well, that's another crit.
This is really very effective using all of the DM's dice against himself.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
So that was one crit, but there were fewer attacks, so I will roll dice for this. And he takes a whopping 13 damage. But he's still up. And it is Miriam's turn.
Okay, cool. She's gonna take another 2 swipes at the dude who's been wailing on her. And she's gonna say, "Stop committing malpractice!" And she gets a 25 and a 15.
Sure, roll me the 25 first.
Planar warrior on this one, which comes to a total of 13 points of damage.
Yeah, what happens to him?
Oh, she just hits his head so hard she kind of baseballs it off the spine like a t-ball.
And his head goes flying across the lobby.
Yes.
Great, and you have one more attack.
Okay, great. Was there one on?
Yes.
Cool. So
he's currently being swarmed by imps and is lower to the ground.
all right.
It's not exactly prone.
So she's going to swing that around and throw the hammer, and hopefully the 15 hits him in the balls. I don't know.
So roll damage.
Great. Ooh, yes. 14 points of damage.
Yeah, what happens to this other one?
I guess cartoonishly, if that's what we've been going for, the hammer will connect with his balls, and then his head will just pop off in a burst of steam and flame.
Pop, and his head goes off as the bad boys return to you. And yeah, we also have aliases.
Yeah,
We're the great guys.
nice one, great guys. No one will ever get that it's you, the bad boys.
They high-five each other on the hammer. As these 4 demons have been dealt with, but the alarm continues to ring.
Cleo runs.
Oh, we're running out?
Oh, no, I was going to run and press the alarm.
Oh, yeah, sure. So you run over to the alarm behind the desk, and the alarm stops, and the iron bars lift.
Pretty easy to do when you don't have giant hands.
And we cut away to whatever Tom's doing.
Yeah, so anyway, that's probably why I think that I am most like my mother. So, she's really done a number on my psyche.
That's really weird. I just asked you what flavour this was. So that's...
Oh, yeah, this is parental trauma. It's my favorite toasty.
Oh, I see. Right. That's,
Hey, what's your favorite kind of toasty?
well, I like 4 cheeses.
4 cheeses?
Yes.
That's too many.
No?
I can't do more than 2. That's a bit too adventurous for me.
Well, that's probably because of all the trauma, eh?
Well, I like to live a happy life. Anyway, what brings you to hell again? I asked you before, but we just cut away and just silently stood here for maybe 20 minutes.
We're just making sure that you're mistreating the souls correctly.
Oh, I guess I completely misunderstood.
Yeah, I
what you
think
said.
you did. I think that maybe we pronounced it wrong. It was explained incorrectly, but really we just want to do a bit of an audit, make sure that those souls are really getting mistreated the way they should.
Oh, maybe it's your accents.
I mean, it could
you all
be.
sound a bit strange, like you have silly voices. Not like mine.
Yeah, not like yours. Very normal voice you've got. We've got the silly ones, don't we? It's definitely us, not you.
Yeah, anyway, well, I guess if you're from Brimstonia, you would have made an appointment?
Well, no, see, it's kind of like a mystery shopper scenario. Yeah, we're not giving anyone any foresight, because otherwise then you could have been treating them real lovely and then knew we were coming and did all the mistreating, so we need to come in without you knowing and check up on you.
Well, I still think you need to make an appointment, even if it is off
I
book.
think that an appointment would just be pointless.
Well, I enjoy your wordplay, but
I think you'll find that I'm correct, so maybe I could head back with you and you could let me in. And
well, I'm not just supposed to let anyone get into the Soul Vault.
Well, I think that you should let me. I mean, I just listened about your childhood trauma, so I'm clearly a very trustworthy soul, and we're here to do a job.
I don't want Miss Delilah having my head if I just let any old person walking in who claims to be from Brimstonia walking into the Soul Vault.
Any old person. I'm Tim Sims. I'm your pal. We just shared a lunch. You just talked to me about all the things you feel. Look, I thought we really had made a connection here, and I I just think I'm quite hurt, actually.
I mean, I feel like you've been doing a lot of talking, and I haven't really been able to talk about myself.
I think I asked you what kind of toast you're having, and I had to hear 3 hours of childhood trauma, so I think I'm quite a good listener.
Yeah, well, Tim, what's my name?
That is not the point, is it? It's not the point, because
I knew
what
it. I
is a
knew he
name?
was trying
What
to...
is a name, really, though? What is a name?
Very important to me. Anyway, Tim, look, this has been great, but I can't just let anyone get into the Soul Vault, especially
Is
without
he wearing
an
a
appointment.
name badge?
Roll me a perception check.
Ooh, looking good. Hang on. 18 plus 7, so 25.
You see he's wearing a name badge that says, "Hi, I'm Ocular."
Ocular, mate, I know you.
Hey, I saw your eyes dart down to my name tag.
No, they were not darting down. They were just absorbing you, all of you.
Oh boy.
I don't know why you're being so conflicting here. I thought we had a really lovely time, and you've got to understand that we've got a job to do. You've got a job to do, which I get to. But
I'm gonna have to pencil you in an appointment. I can fast track it to maybe next week.
to what?
Next week.
No, that's going to give you ample time to go from treating those souls real nice.
Deal.
No, that's a terrible deal. Look, how about I come back with you and I'll speak to the manager.
Oh, it'd be Miss Delilah about this, and I don't think I should bother her with this. This is a small thing. She doesn't like being disturbed.
You must need a thing or two doing, right? Like maybe you need someone to help you move house or put up some drywall.
Oh, I mean, the hole where I sleep for 5 minutes a day could use a bit of sprucing up.
Well, how about this? How about you let me come and do my job, and then on top of doing my regular job, I'll come spruce you up.
We still talking about the drywall?
Sprucing up the hole he sleeps in.
Could you roll me a persuasion check?
Ooh. 27.
Damn.
Oh, well, fine, but can you do it first? So I know you're not lying?
How about this? I will pinky swear that I'll do it. And what I'll do, okay, because what if I do that and then you don't do my thing, right? So we've both got to have a bit of skin in the game.
Well, I'd like to believe that I am a trustworthy demon.
Well, I also like to think that I'm a trustworthy cat, but you don't see me bragging about it. What I'm thinking, what are the dimensions of this place?
Oh, well, I'm not supposed to divulge that information.
Well, that's a bit weird. How else am I supposed to spruce it up if I don't know how big it is?
Or I can't just go around giving out the floor plan.
Well, I mean, I'm
There
going
are
to know it.
spies from other firms.
I'm going to know it when I get in there to do the work, aren't I?
Well, look, I can let you in, supervised.
All right, let's do that then.
Well, not right now. Like I said, the earliest I can get you in is next week.
Oh, this is. I want to speak to your manager.
Look, if you ask enough times, I am allowed to let you speak with my manager. But trust me, you really don't want to talk to Delilah.
Well, she sounds Delilah full.
She really isn't. But fine, if you want to talk to Delilah.
No, you tell
then
me. You tell me a little bit about Delilah. What is it that makes you not want me to speak to her?
Well, Delilah can be a real negative Nelly sometimes.
Right. What else might you say about Delilah?
Oh, well, she likes her blazers, and well, she loves her cat, but that's like a small cat, not like you.
Right.
She likes things being done on time and efficiently.
But what else might you say are the reasons why you don't think I would want to meet her?
Oh, she's just a... No,
She's a
I
what?
shouldn't be bad-mouthing my coworkers and my direct superior.
Well, you're not bad-mouthing. You're just telling me what you think so I can understand and make a decision as to whether I want to meet her or not.
Well, she's just...
Well, go on.
She's just mean.
She's mean, is she? Yeah, right. I see. What else?
She's a big B word, if you know what I mean.
I know. I don't know what you mean. What's the B word you're trying to use?
Oh, I shouldn't say it.
Go on then.
She's a bit of a handful.
Oh,
Alright,
this Cyclops is too pure.
let's see. Alright. Anyway, you're going to let me into this soul room now, I think.
I think I won't be. I need to. I've been talking to a therapist, and she told me that I need to put my foot down in social situations and not let people walk all over me, which is
that's
what's
good.
happening right here.
Real glad that
I
you've
can't
seen
let you
someone.
into the soul vault,
No, that's
not
fine.
without an appointment.
Well, maybe I should speak to Delilah and play her back the recording that I just took.
Oh, well, well,
So good.
What? Well?
Tim, why would you do that?
What? Well,
You're such a
you
such a
gave me
handful.
no choice.
Oh, he called you a handful. How are you gonna take that, Tim?
Well, you didn't give me any choice, did you? So I had to be a handful.
Look, fine. Just if you delete that recording, then I can arrange for a time for you to access the soul vault.
No, I think I'll either speak to Delilah or you will take me into the soul vault now and you can watch me delete the recording at that point.
Look, you can't walk in there right now. It's too soon. It's in broad daylight. You need to.
I'm happy to come back
We'll have
this
to come back.
evening.
Well, we could maybe do tonight.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's pencil it in.
Fine. If you meet me out the back, after dark, which is, I know it's a bit hard to tell down here, but it's when all the bars start to open, except for the 24-hour ones. Meet me out the back, and I'll let you and your associates in.
All right, that sounds lovely. I'm going to come back with you now and grab my mates, and we will be back.
Well, good, because I think I'm late by a couple minutes by the end of my lunch break, and that's not going to look good on my employee record.
She'll be right. You ain't got much to go anyway.
And you walk back to the Warlock and Warlock headquarters.
Wow.
Just as Cleo and Miriam, are you running out?
Yeah, I guess so.
So I guess you meet on the street in front of Warlock and Warlock.
Can I just say before we continue this, that it's so good to know that all of us are bullies. It's not just Cleo and Miriam. It's in fact Tom as well.
I think Miriam used to be nice.
She did used
and
to
just
be
being
nice.
around Cleo has just made her a
Robbed
worse
off.
person.
But Cleo has become a better person, so
Has
Tom's
Like
she?
marginally.
Tom is a bit of a fuckboy.
You just
She
summoned
was.
Tom is a bit of a fuckboy.
celestial law heaven. Come on, guys.
Anyway, it's your friends.
Wonderful. Well, I'll see you tonight for our little appointment. And Tom points to his nose.
Yep.
Taps.
And you're going to delete that recording?
Yes, I will do it once you let me in at our appointment this evening.
Okay.
Great.
Have a good day.
You also.
Listen, Cyclops, I'm sorry I said your hands were big and you have a tiny car keyboard. That was mean.
I can't believe you'd say that. My hands are big, and my keyboard is small.
Oh, no. Wait.
I told you have to be mean to be kind, and kind to be mean. It's very simple. Goodbye, you pathetic blubbering idiot.
Have a nice day, ma'am.
Oh, how dare you.
I'm getting
You just
all sorts
called
of
me the C word. Charming.
Oh man, this is so hard. We're in so many levels of doublespeak, I can't tell.
And yeah, so now you've said goodbye to Oculo. You'll see him later tonight. And yeah, what do you do for the rest of the day? It's still it's lunchtime. But now it's just the three of you on the streets of New Tartarus.
Okay, well, there you go. So it's the three of us. It's another busy day in New Tartarus. People are just doing their own thing on the street.
Yeah. You see all variety of people, a lot more demons, as you'd expect from New Tartarus, and just more non-humanoid people as well. Just walking around. The streets are busy, as are the roads. Traffic is barely moving, as it rarely is in New Tartarus. Hell is just one continuous traffic jam.
Apart from getting the soul, we don't have any other purpose for being here, right?
No, I suppose not. Do we know how we're going to get back out of here?
I was about to ask that question.
Ah! Yes, how are we going to get back to the material plane?
That is a very good and interesting question.
That you
Well,
have the answer to. She tilts up
Every
eyebrows.
time that I went from this plane back to xan'moxie, we just used the lifts, and the lifts took us everywhere. We didn't need to think about it. We're not manual laborers.
So can we just get in a lift then?
In theory, yes.
Did you ever need to use some sort of swipe card to activate it? We kind of blew the one up on the way here, I felt.
No, they usually just work by pressing the buttons. I don't remember using a swipe card. I suppose we would just have to make sure that someone couldn't stop us getting back.
And you recall
Thank you.
that all of your trips back to in and out of Hell via Hellevator need to be coordinated by Helen. All you had to do was press a button, but everything was scheduled in by her.
Yes, Helen. Like I was saying, I didn't have to do anything but know about Helen and how she organizes everything.
Okay, well, how does she organize things? Do you just put in some sort of paperwork to organize the lift availability, or...?
I think from memory, you just press the button, and if she wasn't liking you that day, she would stop or make it go slower, or sometimes faster. One time it was very fast.
So, can you make sure she likes you?
Well, she probably does not like me at the moment, but if she was not at her desk when we needed to use the lift, in theory, she couldn't stop the lift.
Okay, I've got a really terrible idea, and I don't want to suggest it because I will be a morally bankrupt individual, but we are in hell. What if we catfished Helen?
How will our heroes get out of this one? Find out after these messages.
Hello, Tammies! Welcome back to Tamura Talk, number 51 on the xan'moxie Top 50 Orbcast charts. I'm your host, Tamura, here always with some fantasy advice for your fantasy life. Today's Orbcast is sponsored by Tensor's Floppy Disk, a brand new way to store your spells that won't ever go out of style. Use promo code TamuraFloppy for 5% off your next purchase. I'm joined today by some special guests. My housemate Miriam, my niece Cleo, and their friend Tom. Say hello!
Yo!
Hello.
Do you want to say something about yourself for the fans, for the listeners?
Well, you just said hello because that's what you asked us to do.
Yes, you didn't specify to elaborate on the hello to give a background check. I will give a background check.
I live with Tamura.
Alright, let's get on to the questions. This first one. Dear Tamura, as an upstanding citizen of xan'moxie, I must know to whom I should petition about the terrible decay which has befallen our once great city. Why, just a few months ago, an enormous tree blocked out the sun from the terrace garden of my East xan'moxie residence. My flowers have almost wilted. A few months before, some disgusting rats almost stole the statue of our beloved diva Prismoxie. For what are the taxes I theoretically pay from my offshore trust fund being used? How can we keep East xan'moxie safe for decent people in these terrible times? Yours, Alderic Huffington. Well, thank you for your question, Mr. Huffington. Cleo, you live in East xan'moxie. Well, what do you have to say about this question?
Yes, I think it is very important that we make East xan'moxie the best xan'moxie. Make East xan'moxie great again is what I would say.
I would say from one huffer to another huffer, the best way to make sure there's enough sunlight is to have a series of intricate mirror systems mapped out across the whole of xan'moxie, in which you will be able to evenly distribute light without getting in each other's way. It also may be a small chance of high fire hazard, but, for some people, it's not a big deal. I'm looking at you, fire elementals.
Yes, that's excellent advice, Miriam. Couldn't have said it better myself. Tom, do you have any thoughts? Or should we move on to the next question?
Yeah, move on.
All right. So I'm not actually sure what the advice really is, other than just put up some mirrors.
No, Tamara, you did not listen to Tom. Tom said move on, as in move on residents.
Yeah. Oh, I just meant move on to a different question. That one was boring.
Oh, okay. Well, you could also move on literally, figuratively, and questionably.
All right. Well, Tom, maybe this question is more your speed. Dear Tamura, my husband Alderic has been whoring around with the maid again. Is poison considered too gauche these days? I would hate to handle the situation in an unseemly manner. From the desk of Arabella Huffington. Ooh, spicy.
That one is a lot more spicy than the last.
What do we think, girls? And Tom? Poison? Hot or not?
Wait, was that a second
Well-
Huffington?
Yes, I believe this is the wife of Aldrich Huffington, who has been whoring around with the maid again.
Oh boy.
I mean, I would recommend making him a nice toasty, but instead of cheese, use a vegan alternative.
To poison. A vegan poison.
No, I just mean because that would taste like crap. And then he'll really know what's what, you know?
That does raise an interesting point. Like, for example, if I were to be poisoned, I would want it to taste nice. You know what I mean? I don't want the bottom of the barrel, cheapest poison on the market. It's just disrespectful. You know, you want something with a pizzazz. You know?
I agree. If you're going to use poison, you should do it properly.
Exactly. That's why I only use the highest class for Winnebago.
You poisoned your husband? Your ex-husband that I only just learned about 5 minutes ago?
No, don't be silly. He poisoned himself. I didn't lift the cup to his mouth.
I would maybe say loser bago.
I will text him again, but he's dead.
Well, park rangers wouldn't officially recommend poisons of any type, but if you had to find one, I'd suggest going into the underpark caves and finding a particularly nasty type of spider. If you're interested, hit me up online.
Okay, that's some solid advice. And that's all the time we have time for today. Thank you so much to my lovely guest. Thank you to my listeners for sending in questions. And that's all the time we have. Remember, don't trash talk, Tamura talk.
That's a good one. Listen, Tamora, I had this idea. Your podcast called Tamora Talks, right?
I'm hitting end. I'm stopping the recording.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, there you go. I was just thinking we could rebrand it as, instead of Tamora Talk, it could be the TTs. Because there's two T's in Tamora Talk.
Did you say that?
Oh, it looks like I didn't finish the recording. Because we're still on air and this is live, I guess. That's an excellent idea. I respect you, my special guest.
And housemate.
And housemate. That's a wonderful idea. I'm ending the recording now.
Okay.
Okay, good, because I am done.
Why, hello there. It's me, Peak, your dungeon master. Welcome to the midroll. I hope you enjoyed our new Tamura Talk segment, which was made with your questions. That's right, you, the listener. If you want to send a question to the party or Tamura herself, send it to us on Twitter or Facebook at DNDQAU, and it'll be answered in a future episode. Or you can email us your question at dndqau@thequeens.com.au. That's Queens with a KW. We have some new bonus content going up on our Patreon today, so now is a good time as any to sign up to a $10 a month tier or higher. We'll have some new bonus content coming your way soon too, so think of it as an investment for your favorite podcast that has Dungeons & Drag Quiz in the title. There's other benefits too, like getting a citizen spotlight of yourself on the podcast, or even getting the chance to design a character for the show, like Snapdragon or Lady Madam, or even Tamura herself. Head to patreon.com/dndqau to peruse our offerings and consider supporting the show. That's all for now. Now let's get back to the episode.
You want to catfish? Hell.
Yeah,
Can you please explain catfishing? I don't understand why waterside sports would help in this scenario.
Oh, okay. Look, it's not a good thing to do, and by all means, I don't think we should usually do it. But basically catfishing is when you pretend to be someone on the interwebs that you're not.
Isn't that what we're doing now? But in real life.
Well,
Exactly.
yes, true. But we would therefore be taking advantage. Okay, I can see what you're saying. Like there is no distinction between what we usually do in catfishing.
Yes, pretty much. Haven't we mostly used disguises for this entire thing? Remember when we had those accents and we were trying to get the necklace back? And
Okay. Well, I guess what I'm suggesting is that one of us tries to assume the form of a lover of hers, and then convinces her to book them a romantic trip to the material plane or something like that, and then we all get in the elevator together, and bam!
Oh, I see. So we got to maybe be like a beautiful foreign fellow, perhaps, and we could sway her with our pretty accents, and then she'll be swooning and stuff. Yeah.
Well, that's true. It should probably be someone that they haven't met before, so that probably takes out Cleo, and we probably shouldn't rely on my natural good looks, because I'm already out in the field. But Tom, you're a handsome man. Maybe you'd be the ideal suitor.
Oh, thank you for noticing. I am quite handsome, aren't I? Yes, I'd be honoured to trick a bird into getting me in an elevator.
Of course, you'll have to lose the mustache. I point to the glasses.
Well, then she'll know my real identity.
Will she?
Does she know who you are?
I don't know. I've not met her before.
Why
there you
would
go.
Helen know you? Helen does not run an establishment where she sells organic produce that you may have procured illegally.
No, I understand that, but now she will know me.
Okay. Well, you could just come up with another name.
Well, Tim Sims is taken. Tomcat's my actual name.
That's true.
What
How about... Oh, you go.
Thomas.
Oh.
Thomas.
That's the whole name.
Catfish. Thomas Catfish.
Yes, I like it.
I was going to say Bobcat, but I like Thomas Catfish.
Yes, I like it too.
You know what? This is slightly longer than I would have thought about it, but, it seems less morally dubious than just killing them. So, we'll do this thing.
Yeah. And then Miriam turns to camera and says, but never do it in the real world.
There's just a camera walking past. Just a camera that has its own life. Like it's a humanoid camera just doing its thing.
Yeah. Great.
And it's broadcast throughout the multiverse.
Good.
It's like those American football games. Do you know when the love cam?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the real universe one. It'll go around and randomly you can tune in on your scrying to the channel to see what it's picking up.
Great. To various PSAs.
Yeah.
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 It's
Today,
called PSA.
Terrible. Okay, so we now need to invent a dating app that exists in xan'moxie, I suppose, and somehow pair with them, or have a meet cute.
So the scrying up angle, you would also need to be connected to
need to be connected to the
Cry-Fi.
network. That's true.
Or be using a different scrying orb.
So true.
Well, I know that from memory. This restaurant across here, and I point to a really kind of fancy looking pseudo-French escargot restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just called the restaurant is just 5 dollar signs to indicate the value of the food there. It's
I thought it was maybe just Elon and Grimes' kid's name.
Yes. It's the great-great-grandchild of
Oh my god. I was going to offer snailed it, but no, I think that's better.
$5 signs XIA-12.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
boy.
this place is usually where we would lunch on the average day, just kind of petty cash spending. Potentially, it is lunchtime. They may be in there.
All right, well, we'll have to come up with a plan before actually entering there, unlike what we did with the lobby.
True. I think the plan should be Thomas Catfish, you go, and Thomas Catfish. That is the plan.
Wait, what?
Well, no, that's not sufficient. Like, we need to figure out, what sort of romantic interludes Thomas Catfish is willing to get up to, and then, of course, we need to figure out the perfect time to plan the elevator escape. So maybe we should keep it open for now.
Well, did you say you know this bird, Cleo?
Ah, yes. We have made small chat many a times.
So what's she like? What sort of things does she like?
She likes laughing at victims. She is
Okay.
attracted by huge sins. She once stole the lid of my Tupperware and I burnt down her car. That's when my lift moved really fast that day and I nearly went hurtling out of it. What else?
What's her star sign?
Her star sign is Torhos.
Oh, the homebody type.
Yes. Yes. She believed in all of that star stuff. She would talk about the readings and something is in retrograde and that is why everything is upside down. And I would say, no, we are in hell. That is why everything is upside down. But she insisted it was the stars that you cannot see from this plane.
I see. Okay, that gives me something to work with.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon I could sway her.
All right, well, maybe because we're not ready to go on this, escape through the elevator yet. Maybe we could lead up to, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, assuming we're able to get in there tonight and steal your soul back. Or
Yes.
do we need a way for them to contact? Like normally, the rite of passage is to exchange orb numbers, but we don't have a working orb here. So maybe we need a working orb before we get you in there.
How busy is the street, Peak?
It's pretty busy. It's the middle of the day. It's around lunchtime.
Do you reckon it's enough for a sleight of hand theft check?
So there wouldn't actually be that many scrying orbs in hell. They're kind of more of a xan'moxie thing.
Oh, okay.
So
what's
in
the
terms
hell
of
version?
Just yelling. I don't know. Why don't you tell me what is the hell version of instant communication?
The yellowphone.
The yellowphone.
And what is a yellowphone?
It's a blue device that you scream into, and it transmits a whisper message
to someone else's yellowphone.
Yes.
Can it be in competition with Yimp, which is just like an angry-looking imp that will also just scream whatever you tell it to the delivery?
I like if the yellowphone is like a living object.
Okay.
Like a living creature.
Yeah.
So yes, there is a Yimp. And yellowphone is just like a floating mass of flesh with a mouth and ears.
Oh no.
Oh
gosh.
So yeah, people in hell have yellowphones. And all the yellowphones know each other and can just psychically communicate with each other.
This is much worse.
Much worse. Look what you've done. So you see,
how are we supposed to have a meet cute where you exchange yellowphone numbers and there's a floating mass of flesh whispering sweet nothings to you?
So you see out in the street, people are walking around, and some of them you can see have their yellowphones out, just floating alongside them, just whispering in their ears, and people just reacting. Doesn't look like it's a real-time relay, more like it's just sending messages back and forth.
And how close would you say the yellowphones are in appearance to, let's say, like a celestial wisp?
Oh! I'm sure with a bit of disguising, a celestial wisp could look like a yellow phone.
I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
What was the name of that thing? You know that little floaty thing? My assistant. The intern.
Sandra?
Not the dead one. Sandra. Was it Sandra?
yeah.
Not the one
Sandra.
that Miriam. Yeah, not the one that you brutally killed in the sky, Miriam. You remember that? Remember that intern?
She just looks off into the distance. Oh.
As a montage of Eugene plays.
Yeah.
You could get yourself a lot of things in hell with that amount of sin. Anyway, Sandra.
Oh god.
And at your beckon, a mote of celestial light blinks into existence. This floating celestial eye with golden wings. Hey, boss! And suddenly the entire street breaks out into a celestial! Woo! Run for your lives! Mommy! And everyone begins running away from the three of you.
Oh boy. Put it away, quick.
Quick, get into my briefcase.
And she flies into your briefcase. And people are still fleeing. And where is it? Oh god, are we being invaded?
I've caught it, everybody. I'll dispose of it in the appropriate manner.
Roll me a deception check.
First roll. It's probably not the first roll. I got a deception. Oh, deception. Oh, wow. I got a 24.
And people slowly begin to calm down and, oh, it looks like she caught it. Yeah, get him! Yeah, dispose of it normally.
I will.
Oh boy, I'm going to tell people about this. I'm going to tell everyone I know. This is going to be on the news. And people resume their day. And maybe people will know that you're in hell now.
I think we need to be more discreet next time.
I tend to agree.
How would one go about disguising Sandra?
And then Tom just hands a pair of the glasses over. Here you go. Try a pair of these.
And I put them on Sandra.
Sandra floats out and begins floating around with these glasses on. And people don't seem to notice.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
They work every time.
I'm actually angry.
Except she's one floating eye, so she's kind of just wearing it like...
And then I pull out a monocle version.
A Groucho Marx monocle. This'll work if people don't look too closely. I'm pretty sure this is what I sound like. Maybe I sound different in hell.
No, but that is all well and good about what you want to sound like and what is your natural... I need you to sound like a yellowphone now.
A what?
A yellowphone.
A yellow phone?
A yellowphone.
I don't know what you're talking about.
One of those things, and I point across the road to one of the floating yellowphones.
Oh! And she does her best impression of a floating ball of flesh. Does this work?
Oh god. So peek for reference, you're going to in post get like a bag of mints and then just like mash it, right? And record that sound and play.
I wasn't going to before, but that's excellent.
Oh.
I'm going to do
Bonus
that.
content.
Just
Bonus
some
content.
fun audio listening. It's real visceral meat sounds.
Or it could not be. It could be a vegan substance. You won't know.
You'll never know.
Okay.
Some textured vegetable protein.
Mm-hmm. Yes, fantasy flesh noises. Okay.
And she begins just bobbing by your side.
Okay.
Well, this is now Thomas Catfish, and you are the yellowphone. And when Thomas asks you to exchange something, you will do it, I suppose. Thank you kindly. Oh, that was weird. Why did I say that?
Wait, what?
I said thank you. It was weird. Remind me now.
Oh, no, not that bit. What do you want me to do, though?
Well, I think...
You're going to go in... Oh.
No, you go.
No, after you. Oh, again, politeness. Ooh.
This is weird. I've never seen you be nice to people until we actually got to hell. Alright? Maybe you have changed. Okay, so what we need to do is we're gonna go into this French restaurant that I can't pronounce. And then you're going to find Helen and somehow introduce yourself in a cute and disarming way. And then you'll fall madly in love with each other through your natural social skills and move to the Poconos and have a holiday house.
Wait, but hang on, you saying she's already in the romantic restaurant?
Oh, no, sorry, I got carried away. No, maybe, hopefully, we don't know.
Cleo, could you roll a d20 for me?
Okay. Any particular modifier?
Nope.
That is 12.
She is not currently at the restaurant. You
Where
gaze
does
over.
she normally hang out?
Well, I think Cleo's just gazing over, like, oh, doesn't look like she's sitting in her usual spot, which she definitely has.
Yes, it says reserved for Helen.
Oh, maybe you should show us what Helen looks like so we can be prepared.
Yeah, describe it to us.
Cleo, what does Helen look like?
Actually, you have the ability to physically transform your appearance, so you could do that too.
Yes.
But
and then
we're in
describe
public.
yourself.
But we're in public and people would see me.
Well, just transform the parts of your body under the clothes.
But then you can't see.
Well, then
I'm
describe yourself to us.
Okay. You're acting very weird today. Stop trying to not undress me with your eyes. So, Helen, she is about the same height as me. She has a very similar face to me. She is also a high elf warlock. And she has a very credible accent. She likes to wear fancy clothes. She has got bleached blonde hair. And her torso is invisible as well. Just floating arms and legs and head. I always forget that bit. People are always like, that is the most interesting feature. Why would you not say that first? And I say, I look beyond that kind of thing. Simple minds.
So wait, she's got legs and a head.
You just described yourself with a blonde wig and an invisible torso.
Wait, no, Cleo is already blonde at the moment because she decided to go blonde after becoming Celestial Warlock.
Oh.
So you just described yourself without an invisible torso. With an invisible torso.
Pretty much. I did not realize that, but that's where we're at, and that's what we're going with.
So my question to you is, are you related to Helen?
Are you sisters?
Oh my god, are we gonna play like Warlock Trap? It's like we're both played by Lindsay Lohan. And we both got a trick.
Meet at camp.
Yeah, we meet at lawyer camp.
It's so weird. Despite the fact that obviously we're not seeing a lot of people at the moment, that is the second time that Parent Trap has been referenced to me. And I've only talked to you guys, Monica and Monica's friend. So
it's a timeless classic.
And
it speaks to the soul.
Like on the top of gay people's minds.
Yeah.
Clearly.
But yeah, so are you related to Helen? You can just look remarkably similar if you'd like.
I don't know that I am, if I am.
And has anybody ever mentioned it before, or does it just go like nobody says it? Nobody's ever like, oh, you guys look similar. Like everybody just ignores the fact.
I feel like what people have done is people have gone, oh, you guys look the same. And I've gone, no, we don't. Look at her. She has one extra wrinkle on her crow's nest here, and I do not have that. Plus, she is missing a torso.
I like that you go with a wrinkle before the torso.
Are you like stone cold dead ringers for each other then? Is that what we're establishing? Or like you just have the same like essential looks, but like her face is like plainer and different, slightly differently shaped? Or are you like properly identical?
It's not identical, but it's kind of like You know, in like sitcoms and stuff, when they like cast someone who's like supposed to be like the doppelganger on the street.
Oh, it's like off-brand Phoebe or something like that.
Yes, off-brand Cleo. Or I'm off-brand Helen Elevator.
Maybe.
Or Hell Helen. Who knows? There's another podcast out there where Helen is the protagonist.
Actually, I've got a question. So you've got blonde hair, right?
Mm.
Do you have the Karen cut?
It's grown out now, though, because she can't get to her hairdresser.
Oh, true.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Karen cut. Lawyer.
Somebody speaking to her manager.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. So that means that Helen also has the Karen cut.
Yeah, but her one is the normal one, and my one's longer because I couldn't cut it, and that's a slight difference.
Right.
All right, this is too spicy to not have happen now, so just by chance, Cleo, you turn around and you see Helen walking toward $5 signs XIA-12. And the rest of you, Cleo points her out, and the rest of you see Helen, who appears to be, she is Cleo's exact doppelganger of her face and head, except it's a much larger head, about the size of like maybe a human torso, and she's just got legs and arms just coming out of her ears and chin. She's all head, no torso.
Okay.
Otherwise, looking exactly like Cleo, dressed in some fancy brand name clothes. So, Cleo, what I want you to do is, you are Helen. Like, I want you to play this out and make it hard. And if you don't think Tom is impressive enough, you can just take this in a different direction.
All right, and
but Tom, you
did
see
I say accent-wise?
Huh?
Did I say an accent?
No.
You said you didn't say a specific accent. You said like Cleo, she also has an accent.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's good, because you won't have to settle on anything then.
So yeah, Tom, you see Helen approach the restaurant. She gets a seat and a table, and she calls a waiter over, and she looks like she's settled in.
I'm sorry,
You're
you've
at
just
this restaurant.
described Humpty Dumpty with a Karen wig. That's all I'm picturing here.
And she's all legs, baby.
I'm pretty keen for somebody to draw that.
Like a sexy Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah, if we have anyone who is like an illustrator listening, please draw us Humpty Dumpty Helen.
Oh.
All right, Tom, what do you do?
What do I do? Okay, so the restaurant is quite nearby, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are we at the entrance, or...?
You're near enough.
Yeah, okay. Are there any, like, news agents or the equivalent in hell nearby?
Yeah, there can be.
Am I able to go in and get a copy of... I'm trying to think of what it would be called. It's going to be like like the star sign, or like a That's Life, or like a Who or something. And I've got it open to the what are they called?
The
horoscope
horoscopes.
Horoscopes. Yes.
Horoscopes.
Horror-scope section. Oh, and can the magazine be called Hoomst?
Pick up a copy of Hoomst magazine.
And it's just like a woman's face with like a very clearly human woman's face, but with like a gnarled evil hand, like holding it in like a questioning look.
Hoomst.
Okay, great.
Great.
Cool. So I duck in and grab a copy. And then I come back over, and are there any tables nearby to her?
Yeah, there's like it looks like there's a perimeter of tables that people aren't sitting at around Helen.
Mm-hmm. On purpose, because she's awful, or?
It must be. Like when you break that barrier onto those tables, people kind of just give you a look like, oh shit, really? All right.
And I want to sit somewhere where she has like visual of my magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever position is going to give the best vantage point for that to happen.
Sure, I feel like she's got like a street side table, so you're probably just like sitting opposite her, also on the
Okay.
street where Miriam and Cleo can see you.
All right, great.
But we're
So I
we're
take
now
it-
on like a park bench with like a large newspaper between us, and we have like glasses and headscarves, and like we're both drinking out of a large sundae cup with little straws, like baby straws.
Well, I sit down and I've got my Hoops magazine open to the horoscopes, and she's not paying attention to me, so I audibly go, "Oh, that's great! Today's going to be my week as a schmorpio. Good one, horoscope Ted."
Helen looks up and gives like one of those like really like those eyebrow raises. You know, like that kind of like very caricature comic book-esque like what are you on about? It just kind of stares you down for a little while.
And for her eyebrows are huge because she is a giant head.
Yes. This is not a subtle gesture. So she's looking at you a bit perplexed.
Oh, sorry, it's just reading my horoscopes. And turns out I'm going to have a good week. So that's nice. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. You carry on.
Yeah.
You probably don't believe in this stuff anyway.
What do you mean? I do not believe in the stuff.
Oh, well, some people think it's silly, and I think they're silly for thinking it's silly. It's all very silly. I'm sorry.
No, I think other people who think this thing is silly are also very silly.
Oh, so we both think that silly people are people that think this is silly, and that's just a silly thing to do. Oh, that's lovely.
Yes, and they should die.
Okay.
Yes, I'm glad we are on the same page.
Yes, no, we definitely are. Sorry, Thomas. My name's Thomas.
Hello, Thomas. I am Helen.
Oh, it's really lovely to meet you, Helen.
And you too. Good day. And she goes back to eating her escargot.
Would you recommend that one? I've not dined here before, and I'm not sure what to get.
You have not dined here before?
No, I'm new to town. You see, I'm a stranger from a foreign land. Mysterious.
You are also tall and tanned and very handsome.
Oh, thank you. You're a look yourself.
What do you mean by a look?
I mean, I like your belt.
Oh my god.
It looks like it's probably worth a lot of money. Like you've obviously got a nice job, or I don't know.
That is my necklace.
What is happening?
I'm so sorry. I just don't like. I don't know fashion very well, I guess.
That is fine. Can you tell me what it says about the tall her?
Oh, it says. Here we go. It says you are going to meet quite an enchanting fellow this week. You should definitely hang on to him and take a nice trip to a foreign plane.
Oh. It is a lot shorter. Usually they go into much more detail.
No, that's all it says.
Are you sure? Are you sure it does not say anything about financial matters or where the stocks are at? Or how I should invest? Please, tell me how I should invest.
It says your investments are sound and you don't need to make any changes to that part of your life. Really just focus on the strange fellow from a foreign land.
Oh, well, that is good, because you seem to be a strange fellow from a foreign land, and I can't be bothered to look at my stocks.
Oh, am I? Oh, I hadn't noticed. Oh, what a quinky dink.
Yeah.
So would you recommend the escargot?
Yeah, because they are the best.
Okay. I'll go with that then. Do you reckon maybe we could pull our tables together, you know?
Yes, you
Maybe
could
be
do
eating.
that, or you could just sit at the spare seat at this table, or I could sit. Actually, no, I'm not moving.
No, I can move over there, that's fine.
Okay, but
Like,
do not block the
picks up his-
sunlight from the big burning fire in the sky.
No, absolutely not. If I sit this side, is that okay?
Yeah, that is fine.
Great. Oh, you're very lovely.
That seems a bit rude to say. I am known for my hellish nature. Lovely is not a part of that.
Well, I can tell that you might be hell in the streets.
Oh, God. Please stop. No, you have to finish it. Go.
But I can only imagine what that says about how lovely you might be out of the streets.
Do you talk this dirty to everybody that you meet?
No, only those who I find intriguing.
Hell Helen's face kind of blushes. But it's again like you could. The whole thing blushes. Yeah, usually I wouldn't talk to people, but I must listen to what Holmes says.
Yes, well, I'm sure glad that it sent you in my direction. What else might you like?
I'm interested in all sorts of things, like lifts, the directions of up and directions of down. I am interested in hell. I am interested in let's see, bracelets, anklets, necklaces.
You sure have a lot of interests.
Yeah, I am a multifaceted person.
I like that about you. It gives you depth.
Yes.
What do you do for a sin?
What?
I assume that you earn sins.
Yes, I have many sins.
Yes, I could tell.
Do you have many sins?
That. Of course I do. Oh, just a regular sinner I am.
But you have not heard of this restaurant, and this is one of the most expensive.
Well, as I mentioned, I'm new to town. I'm rich in sins, but I guess I'm poor in culture, and I'd love for you to teach me.
Oh wow, that is funny because I am like the queen of culture.
Well, I've come to the right place then, haven't I?
Tell me, what is one of your biggest sins? Since we're talking dirty.
Where to start? Well, one time, another time I, well, okay.
What happened to the first time? You said the first time, and then you said, oh, but then another time. But I didn't hear what happened with the first time.
Well, I realise the next one's probably more impressive, so I'm going to start there.
Oh, okay, so you'll work your way backwards. I like that in a random stranger.
Good, because that's what I'm all about, going backwards and not forwards. Speaking of going in directions, are there ways to go directions that maybe go elsewhere that we could go together that's not hell?
You want to go on a getaway so soon?
Well, I'm thinking maybe tomorrow morning around 7 or 8-ish. I should be ready by then.
Oh, well, I control all of the elevators in and out of this plane, so I can go anywhere I like. Yeah.
That is brand new information to me. Oh,
wow.
That's amazing.
Can we do a flashback very quickly? I have something to offer.
Yes, flashback.
And then you cut back to the previous conversation. The last thing that Miriam says, she's like, and remember, you want to tell her that you want to ride her like a elevator. You're gonna go from basement to top. You're gonna push all of the buttons. And then when you're done, you're gonna use that emergency escape and climb out of there. Anyway, that's what you should finish with. Good luck!
Well, yes, I mean, that's great to know, because, boy, would I like to ride you like a elevator.
What?
Nothing. No, nothing. That was silly. Just something, no, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'd love to have a getaway with you. I think we're at that stage in our relationship.
Well, I suppose if things continue on this trajectory, that I could let you come in my elevator.
I'd love to come in your elevator.
I can take them. I could take them anywhere. Like I am the queen bee, if you will. Like the literal queen bee. I move the buttons. I shift everything. Anyone moving, I control. Not that I get off on talking about my job or anything, but they go up and they come back down, and then sometimes
can we cut back very quickly? I'm so sorry.
No, go for it.
And then Miriam's like, and remember, you want to tell her that you want her to material all over your planes, okay? That's the destination. We come back.
Yes, that sounds the up and you know what? I want you to hang on. Tom's written it down. Material all over my planes.
In front of my escargot.
Oh, escargot.
Oh, let's escargot. You speak my language. What's your favorite direction?
Great. Which direction is xan'moxie?
The up.
Up then.
Oh,
that is a good direction.
So you like it at the top?
I love it at the top.
Okay, because I can go top or bottom in the elevator. I don't mind which direction. Just the thrill of the ride gets me
glad that you're
going.
versatile.
Yes, I not left and right though. They are taboo. We do not do that. That is weird stuff.
Well, I've got to prepare because I want to give you the best experience possible. So I'm gonna be off now, but where shall I meet you in the morning?
In the morning, huh? You are an early riser,
Well, if you're lucky, I will be.
Oh, a pun. Yeah.
I thought you might like a pun that is also about going in a direction.
It is like we speak the same language. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. Maybe I just meet you at my desk where I control all of the buttons so everyone everywhere.
That sounds great. Can't wait for you to push the buttons.
Yeah, my favorite bit. It's weird, but my normal job seems to be my kink, and I just do it all day long. I'm not sure if that is healthy, but I'm rich.
You're rich in more ways than you know.
Oh, stop
and
it.
He picks up her hand and kisses it.
Ouch. Yes.
Oh my god. And then outside, before you arrive, I want to say to Cleo, it's really uncanny, your likeness. You look very similar.
No, I did not say it. She has an extra wrinkle on her crow's nest, and she's missing a torso.
Oh, the torso thing, you just skim straight over it, you know? You get so locked in those eyes. They're very passionate. I hope Tom said the thing about mashing all the buttons.
I hope she said my suggestion of getting in the shaft and riding it.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yes, it would be so sad if she didn't say that at all. Or he said that, or either of them. I like it when they talk about the shaft.
And then Tom arrives.
What happened to us?
How did it go, cadet?
That went well. Great, we've got a date tomorrow morning. She's going to push the buttons and we're going to go up.
That sounds...
Well, did you get the number?
What number?
The number, the yellow vision number.
No, she said just to meet her at her desk.
Well, how are we going to get to a desk?
I don't know. And then Tom just walks back over. It appears I forgot some vital information that was going to make it near impossible for me to get to you tomorrow.
Oh, what was that be?
Might I have your yellow phone number?
Oh, yeah, of course. I can't believe that I almost forgot about something so as important as the telephone. And I get out.
Me also.
Yeah, but you said you didn't know stuff, so I don't expect you to know much stuff. You just stand there and be pretty, okay? And she goes into her bag and picks out a yellow phone. And it just, this meat blob appears.
Oh, God. And for full visual, like, is Tom standing next to your floating orb, and they're both wearing the same pairs of Groucho Marx glasses?
Oh, God. Yeah, so Sandra is next to Tom, and my meat blob is next to Helen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a really popular phone case.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Which Tom is also wearing on his face.
Alright, and then the yellow phones...
They just bump once. A nice clean bump.
Okay.
And you hear Sandra just go, I got it, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow then, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome for this.
I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Elevators.
Wow. Wow.
Did it, guys.
What a rich world we have built. This is all our fault. Like, there's no one else we can blame.
This is what happens when I give you the reins.
Oh, boy.
Don't lie, Pete. You would have done exactly the same thing.
Way filthier. My problem with that scene is that it wasn't dirty enough.
Okay. Let's get back in there. Oh, God.
All right, so you've scored a getaway ticket out of hell.
Yeah.
Just ticket things off the heist checklist.
It only took a catfish. All right.
A catfish named Tom.
Catfish. Thomas. Catfish, thank
Thomas.
you. Okay, great. So, there we go. Do we need to prepare for tonight? Do we know what, like, because we're just getting in through the front door, or getting access to the main chamber, right?
Well, through the back door.
Through the back door, right. Tom's front door is the back door.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, is there any other preparation you need?
What do we expect in there?
Well, I expect that we're just going to rock up and everything's going to go smoothly.
Expecting battles. Lots and lots of battles.
Okay.
All of the battles.
Well, I probably wouldn't mind having a short rest at some point before then. And I don't know. We've got these fabulous disguises, but they're not very like robbing a bank. Do we need like ninja outfits or something? I realize this will be the second outfit that we've bought today, but or maybe not. Maybe we need more disguises. Maybe we can all be like janitors.
All going in at once.
There's a big mess in there.
Oh, it's a doozy on aisle 5. Because law firms have aisles.
In my mind, we have two options: janitors or ninjas.
That is
That seems
always
plausible.
the toughest choice in life.
And I refuse. I refuse to go as both. That costume was a disaster.
And culturally inappropriate.
To both of them, somehow. Alright. What do you think? Should we get the disguises again, or...
I like the janitor idea. I'm already pretending to be poor, and I'm kind of having a little fun with it.
Poor people don't generally have fun, Cleo.
No, you're alright, but I am just imitating.
Right.
So I can do whatever I want, because I am rich, rich, rich.
Okay. As long as you're being socially responsible about pretending to be poor.
Yeah, sure. I'll donate something to charity or whatever.
Okay.
And we cut to the evening. You had a leisurely afternoon where you had a short rest and acquired yourself some janitor's outfits.
Mopping up them sales. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What cleaning implements do you have?
Oh, I've definitely got a plunger. It's really long, and it does the same damage dice as a hammer, warhammer.
Perfect.
I feel like Tom's got like a spray bottle.
Oh yes, Ajax.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just like some sort of generic cleaning.
Wax on, wax off.
Great. So I'll treat that as a hand crossbow that deals acid damage.
Sounds great.
And what's Cleo got?
Oh, what cleaning? I have a cleaner.
Is that a magic eraser?
No, that's just a living entity who does the cleaning on my behalf.
Oh, but you are the janitor.
So I'm a janitor. I'm dressed up as a janitor, but I've also just brought with me a real life janitor.
What's a janitor's name?
Jan.
Jan?
Janitor.
Hi, I'm Jan. I'm a janitor.
Does she really want to be there more than anything? And she just tries really hard.
So how long have you guys been janitors?
Oh, for so long that I almost forget how to do it.
I think the
So what's
plunger
this-
speaks for itself.
So tell me about this job that we're doing tonight.
Oh, it's a real doozy. I'm gonna have to use both hands, if you know what I mean. And I hold up the plunger.
Well, I am rough and ready because I am a professional. And she just pulls out, like, she's got 2 mop heads that she's holding like pom-poms.
Oh. Wow. And you even cleaned them.
All right, lead the way.
Well, we're meeting, what's his name, aren't we?
Yes, so you're meeting Oculo, the Cyclops. So you head round the back of the Warlock and Warlock headquarters, and it's a large empty lot fenced off by some iron fencing. And you see Oculo just standing there, looking a bit nervous, waiting for the 3 of you.
Hello, hello, hello. If it's not my little mate who I maybe blackmailed a bit earlier.
Oh, Tim, hey, you made it. Still got that recording?
Of course I do. I wouldn't let that up, would I?
Good. Well, I'll just let you in, and we'll all be good. Who are your friends? Why are you dressed like janitors?
Because
Well?
we are janitors. And I wink.
Yeah, what?
Right,
that janitor
Jan?
said.
That's right, we're janitors here to clean a big job.
It's a stinker.
Oh,
That's right.
right. Well, let me just, I'll get the door open for you, and I'll let you go into the office building where I work. Uh-huh. Just
Good.
staying right there.
As discussed.
Mm-hmm.
1 minute. 1 minute? You said that eerily like a trap.
What?
You did one of those awkward pauses, like just stand right there, like there's a giant X on the ground or something.
Do we look down and is there an X?
There is a giant X on the ground. And at that moment, you hear flames alight, and you are surrounded by a burning, fiery ring. And you hear a laugh coming from above you. On the roof of a nearby building, you see 2 hooded figures.
I'm really sorry about this.
You did the right thing, Oculo. You did the right thing coming to us. And so Delilah doesn't have to know about this at all. And they pull their cloaks off, which then light in flame. And you see 2 demons wearing impeccably tailored suits as
God.
they adopt power poses.
Is it Jesse and James?
They are posing like Jesse and James.
Yes!
You see 2 red-skinned demons. Cleo, you recognize them, but you've not seen them outside of their mortal skins before. These are their true demon forms. Karen 6 at your service. And I'm Bob Beazle, attorney at law. Now, do you mind telling me who the 4 of you are? And they jump down from the buildings and stand in front of Oculo. Oh, you did so well, you little simpleton. Now, reveal yourselves. Who do you think you are coming in here trying to steal from Warlock and Warlock and break into our soul vault?
You're gonna pay for this.
I think it'll be the 4 of you that'll pay for this, because you're trying to break into our offices.
Well, technically she has a point. Breaking in is illegal, illegal is sin, and if we did so, we'd be paying for it with sins, and we'd have a lot of them. Anyway, just a minor detail I thought I would just point out in what you were saying. Carry on, darling.
What are you, a lawyer?
Better than that, I'm a commissioner. Yes.
Quickly, dramatically pull off your wig and reveal yourself as a commissioner.
We flash back to the time that was spent today that we cut away from, where we had this conversation.
Yeah. And so when we're busted for not being janitors, we reveal ourselves as the commissioners. As the commissioners who were originally trying to break in there and get to the soul vault.
All according to plan.
Yes. Here is my wig reveal. She peels off a wig. We are from Brimstonia.
Nice try. I looked into this little claim that there were some commissioners from Brimstonia. There's no Hyacinth Bouquet working at Brimstonia office.
That's right, because I am an undercover agent from Lesser Brimstonia Law Agency.
Oh, God.
Undercover and undercover. Twice. I'll do another wig reveal.
And we flash back.
Yes, Miriam, but if they catch on that our reveal wasn't a correct reveal, we're going to have another secret underneath.
Okay, well, what do you suggest?
I suggest a wig underneath the wig. It is the only way.
Double wigging?
Yes, it's only logical when you think about it.
And for my reference, are they all Karen wigs?
Yes.
Great.
100%.
As we flash back and you hear a, well, it doesn't matter who you are. We could just set you on fire. And Karen snaps her fingers and the ring of fire begins closing in on the four of you.
Oh, God!
Wasn't that a thrilling conclusion? Join us next time for another riveting installment of Dungeons and Drag Quiz! Dungeons and Drag Quiz is a production of Cleo and the Queens. For more information, head to thequeens.com.au. That's the kwqueens.com.au. The City of xan'moxie is written and run by the DM up in your DMs, Pete Distapan. The sultry voice of Cleo Fallcharges was none other than AJ Lamarck. Ranger Park Ranger Miriam Gargoyles was, of course, Jack Gorman. The terrific tones of Tomcat provided courtesy of Candace Gallimore. Titles, credits, and additional writing performed by the disembodied voice of Ryan James Pearson. And a special thanks to Danny Johnstone of D Johnstone Music for the D&DQ theme song. Follow D&DQ AU on Twitter and Facebook to stay up to date with the latest D&DQ news. That's all for now. Until next time, the City of xan'moxie bids you adieu.